zviri kunzi zvone naMnqngagwa munyika yeDubai ndo maakanolenda. Zviri kunzi Emerson naMnqngagwa paakaona kuti vakutoita direct confrontation, pavakaita confrontation yekutanga pakazoti the president chichipaipai mucabinet, paakangotanga kuona kuti vakutodzana mashoko naVP Chiwenga, kubva ipapo zviri kunzi anga akaronga rwendo rwekuti anofanira kutombogara asimo munyika kwenguva yakati rebei. Saka naizvozvo zviri kunzi zvoni negeza revolution. Geza revolution iri connected nezvinhu zviri kutoitika izvozvi, iri connected nezvese because geza revolution I think kuti vari kupiwa information sezvo iri team Chiwenga, iri team yekusapota General Chiwenga, vari kupiwa information yakati kwetsere yakakwana pamusoro pezviri kuitika. Zviri kunzi pakuonekwa kwemajetsi aya pakufamba kwawo, zviri kunzi vakatreka majetsi aya vakaona kuti imwe akanolenda kuBelarus, imwe akazoenda kunosvika kunyika yeDubai. Patinoda kuti ndipinde according zviri kutaurwa negeza revolution, comrade Noxiwero ari connected pazvese zviri kuitika. So pana vakati, fellow Zimbabweans, on Wednesday night Zimbabwe was left without a president after Mnangagwa sneaked out of the country without following presidential airport protocol, leaving the country without any acting president. Mnangagwa left in a private Embara Ligas 600p 477 jet owned by Alex Zingman, a notorious arms dealer, that was accompanied by a cargo plane that took our gold and diamonds. Right. There is no official communication up to now. Ndozviri kutaurwa kunzi izvozvi neZANU-PF hapana chiri kutaurwa. Mukuru akatoenda akarova pasi negold dress akatiza. Right. Kunzi, but fellow Zimbabweans, Mnangagwa is now returning with a luxury Boeing 735 BBJ VVIP business jet. He is an hour away from landing at Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport. We have been monitoring his movements, and we will be there again to monitor what those planes are bringing. Right. We know Mnangagwa is carrying weapons bought with our minerals and money to be used against us. His motorcade was spotted going to the airport an hour minute ago. But fellow Zimbabweans, don't worry, we have, and we always be ahead of him. Ndonyadzi kutaura zvikunza mukuru akanotenga weapons kunyika yeBelarus.
Yes, John.
It doesn't matter.
For 2 weeks.
Until the
2nd of June.
Yes. No, but you're not getting what you listen, Owen. Parliament that was adjourned does not mean that it's victory to your narrative. Don't be silly about it. Good is that your parliament that was adjourned does not that was adjourned because both opposition says no. That's not what it means. You have to adjourn to the reason that to adjourn. Where we see reason that to adjourn. You see, yes, really Coco. It's just what we know. They gave us a date, 18, to finish this thing according to the presentation that they did. So from there, but what I know for a fact is that Chamisa Akudzai, like we're always saying, could hakuna mumwe munhu futhi achafamba muZimbabwe as an opposition leader anopfuura iye ndiye makuru one, ndiye akasikwa naMwari kuti akutonge imi munhu opposition. So you and your narratives, you are just going to be here, be angry about it, travel into the weekend miserable because the energy you have given to all this, the person you think you're creating a place for is actually doing what he wants to do. No one can go above in the opposition. No one can go above the little God he has created in himself, and that's for a fact. Many thanks.
Right. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Don't you pin that
Pindawo. Come through.
Thank you. Ango Gerald. Issue iripo ye pact. All these sentiments This is the resistance that citizens has given to this pact and to these people. Do you still remember when they first came? They came with an idea of them positioning themselves. There's a day I asked, are we talking of Cab 3 or we are talking of individual glorification or individual positions? And then there were a lot of questions that we've been asking, which did not come through clearly. And we asked other questions. Is this citizen driven or it is being driven by a structure which was put that is taking leadership positions? And
Right.
we realized that people are in quest of positioning themselves into an organization where a champion cannot really voice out because you'll be asked, who are you? What position do you carry? What authority do you carry? There are, I don't know how many of them, but there are a couple of them. They have and they wear different colors and uniform, yet they are fighting the same thing. And then as citizens, we're asking, why is it they are not working together? Someone says once beaten, twice shy, they no longer trust each other.
But Kaba, there's an indication of them finding each other, coming together, Kaba.
But the coming together, Ango Gerald,
Eh.
it is only now. But the biggest fight was done as people were doing it from their own houses. Okay, Inina, I'm not scared of mentioning names. Maduku was beaten. When Maduku was beaten, do you know what he was wearing?
Yeah, the Duku at the NCA one.
Right. Tendai Bit was arrested in Mutare. What was he wearing?
The CDF.
Right. And we have Job Sikala. He got planted with explosives in South Africa. He didn't have other pact members with him. He was doing his own thing. Do you still remember all these things? We have so many of them who were just pulling this gauge, the same direction, but with different cows tied to one gauge. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So that's why even an outsider, even Bedo will say this thing will not move. Because number one, you are not united. We've seen some people coming here saying, let's you be united. And we ask them questions. You want to be united, you and who? If you want to be united as leaders, why are you coming to citizens? Do you still remember all this that we're asking? And the people and individuals who were coming to people to say, we want to be united by leader Ningi, by leader Ningi. Why are you coming to us? We are citizens. So your only debt linen is there as leaders. They've got each other's phone numbers. They have each other's addresses. They know where to find each other. They were supposed to do it in the background and come to us. If I want to be united by, I will not say Padare. No. If I want to be united by Mercy, I don't come to the public. I go to a inbox. Mercy this, Mercy that. When we are now appearing, pepa mnozondinzwa nditi mukadzi wangu chichi, pane negotiations akaitwa background. So that pandozoti mukadzi wangu hapana kunzi iwe ndeipi yauri kutaura iyi. Vanhu vanoona tichitaura same language.
But are they not? But are they not? Are those not the questions that people were posing? Kunema leaders, I have mimi my leaders in mimi. Why is it we are kuyakadai? Why are you not, uniting? And then they told you, we are in the middle of having conversations.
Hence now we say the pact will not work because
Aiwaka, but okay, Mirai. Imini vachamisa pavakadzoka. Vakataura kuti the dance floor was empty. There was no player in the dance floor. There was a vacuum. So he's coming in to occupy or to reoccupy, the dance floor. He left the dance floor. Nobody occupied the dance floor. He is now coming back to occupy that same dance floor, that he left. And then it is on record, people being told to form their own movements. Why are you bothered about Chamisa? Go on and do your own thing. And these guys, they are doing, their own thing. So how come now these things, somebody is now commenting on these things, questioning the integrity of these things.
Oh, okay.
And yet, there was a point they would go out there and form your own things.
Right, Ango Gerald. Like I'm saying, people who are watching from outside, that's why where I wanted to take my example of the parable, myself and Mercy, is anyone who is watching from outside the arrangement can see that it will not go anywhere. Not because it will not go anywhere.
But are you now seers, people that see into the future?
Oh, okay. Allow me to proceed a little bit.
All right, okay.
They need to swallow their egos first.
Okay.
When they thought of coming up with this pact, it did not start yesterday. Remember, they started.
But pacts require negotiations, and negotiations take a long time.
Right, Ango Gerald. When the subs offices were bombed, these people were together on the very day. That was a pact. But it showed that some days after that, vakaita mazuva kwake, azuva kwake, azuva kwake. Why? Because they still have the ego of everyone wants to be a leader. Ndopane nyaya. Hapana ari kushuwira kutoti ngazvisashande. We want something that is working. But unless if these people swallow the ego of everyone wants to be in control.
But they are self-correcting. Okay, let's say Gudizo, let's say Gudizo, they were being ego-driven in the beginning. But now they are now realizing that being ego-driven does not work. We now need, to set aside whatever egos, that we have. We don't want to be massaging our egos anymore. We want to come in and do a pact.
So I'm going Gerald.
And then now there's an attack on that pact.
I'm going Gerald.
Or a reported attack on that pact.
All right. Pact E. What was its purpose? This pact that is going to be formed today or yesterday. What is its purpose? If you can answer me on that, then I proceed.
When I raised, this question, remember when we hosted Senator Timber, there was a question that was posed. I think it was Tofa who posed, that question. Yeah, Kuti, how come we've got this and how come we've got that? And what are you guys, doing? And then Timber pointed me to a post that it would put out there to say, Kuti, they are now in negotiation so that they build one thing. Because in the beginning, there were differences in terms of the ultimate goal, or in terms of what these guys were actually doing. Kuti vamwe vavo vakanga vaine a vision yekuda kucreata something chinonangana nema-legal challenges chete. And then vamwe vanga vaine something create a coalition bringing together different players, my students, my churches, my opposition parties, my civic organizations, etc. But now they've realized, Kuti, there's no need for this difference, or there's no need for to go different, in different direction on the basis of these goals. So now they are now coming together to form a formidable thing. Very thing, very easy.
Oh, Gerald,
Saka, you are looking at
you still did not
Mm.
answer. What is this pact for? The one that is formed yesterday, between yesterday and
Aiwa,
now.
inini ndosaka ndati inini pabo I need help. Ndosaka pabo ndataura inini kuti I did not get to I didn't know about this part.
Can I help you?
It will refill. Yes. Yeah, you can, because inini
Yeah.
ndakansukutoziva kuti ipact yeyi.
Uncle,
That
let
was
me
something
help.
that handizokune pact. Saka I wasn't even aware. Saka ndataura in the beginning kuti I am not sure what this pact is all about. Iri kunzi ipact iyi.
That's it.
Hapana kwairi kuenda. Hapana kwairi kuenda.
Let me help you. And vakabuda vachivaita pact handitika ma-leaders ema-CDF ne-CDC, whatever it's called. The thing is, uncle, tutamba nembava. Mbava idzi dzinoda kuita cabinet reshuffle, leadership contest, and also wada kuita ma-by-elections in one thing. Mona. Have you not realized kuti? Have you not realized kuti every single time panongofa MDC, vese mbava ngati ndo cabinet reshuffle yoyo vari kuda kurishafula wote leadership contest imomomo vobvisa chamisa ngaagare ega chinhu cheche ndechefeki imbavha. Baba, have a good weekend.
Ayo, but chamisa anobviswa papi?
Ipapa pama-negotiation imbavha vanhu vaya.
Chamisa is not involved.
Ndosaka chamisa ngari kuti chinhu cheche ndechekuma handiti ndosaka ari kudaro. Ndosaka ari kudaro because the thing is, ankoka vanhu vaya veka handimuremember bita achihanzi da usina kulika da anga achizopereka. Why would you join with such people? Saka mapesa ada kura reshuffling by manifesta.
Ango Gerard, ichi nyaya yedu haispenda ipapo. Ango Gerard inzwai.
Imbava. Ada reshuffling.
All right, imbava.
I don't want to get a power so that.
Ango Gerard inzwai. Ango Gerard.
Right, go on.
Zvandikutaura ndezvekuti Chamisa is looking at this as just as all citizens. Inina asked you a question. He is not a part taker. He is not an interested part in this whole thing. Whether Chabudirira or Achina, he is not benefiting out of it because he did not want to be part of it. Why? Because when he left these people, there were things that he said they should address first. One of the things that they were supposed to have addressed is kuda kuita vese kuda kuita vatungamiriri vese all of them, they want to do one thing. Hapo pachavo pacho still vese vanoda kutungamira. Ndo pane problem. Munozasenda kubvunza kuti sei yazogadzirwa nezuro pact iyi. Yaifanira kugadzirwa kudhara. It's because pesa apa vari kurwira kutonga. Everyone wants to be a leader of this thing.
But they were negotiating.
Ango Gerald, isusu chatiri kuda kuitira pact iyi was to fight Cab 3. Cab 3 yatosarwa nemazuva mashoma kuti isainwe muparliament. Vakugadzira pact ichabatsirei? When they could not be, they could not.
But the game is not done. Even naMnqngagwa in the parliament, naMnqngagwa say, but the game is not done.
When we needed them, most united.
But they were there though.
No, Jet is only.
But they were there though.
Listen to this. These guys,
them.
Jet, who's going to speak? Who's going to wait? Okay.
Owen, when you say we wanted them, were they not showing up?
Oh no, Ango Gerard. I said when we needed the unit.
Okay, when you needed them.
Okay.
Okay, what type of need are you talking about? Were they not showing up?
No, that's not what I want to say. When we needed their unit most, when the Cab 3 paAirport.
But did their disunity? Did their disunity? No. Did their disunity cause any commotion?
Owen and Jed, listen. Who is going to the courts right now?
It's we have got what's his name? Prince is going to the courts.
Uh-huh.
We have got Yes, and we've got my war veterans being ngirikini na Maduku, going to going to the courts. Tendai Biti went in. Tendai Biti and Maduku, they went to the courts. I think the case was thrown out. That it wasn't it wasn't agent. Etc. But yeah, we've seen a flood of
Okay.
activities.
So you
From this
still,
guy.
so even when you say varikufamba mberi kuti izvi zvamunoda kuedza kuita iyo varikufamba kumakoti kuvacho, that is exactly, do you know where Chamisa's bitterness is? Because none of these people.
Can we really call it a bitterness?
No,
My
no.
we, let me tell
Aiwa,
you,
Chamisa,
Mirai,
let me
Mirai,
tell
Mirai,
you,
Mirai,
wait, let
Mirai,
me finish,
Mirai,
let me finish.
Mirai,
Let me,
Mirai.
I wa mdara
Aiwa,
Chamisa
mira,
Mirai,
has
Mdara
to
G,
be.
Mirai.
mira
Mdara
mdara,
G, Mirai.
unowanza
Mirai,
tsoro mdara ji.
Mirai.
Tinokuziya
Hapana
Chamisa
tsoro
kupfuura
pauri
iwewe.
kutaura zvichibva.
Aiwa,
Uri
Kani,
kutaura
Mira
guys.
mhani
zvichibva.
mdara ji, hasikona zvekutukana kana.
Dzorodzeidza ndowanza.
Mira
Dzorodzeidza
wanza tsoro.
ndowanza.
Mira
Ngatisanyeperei
mdara ji.
vanhu.
Ikwe zvinezvi. Ndindi urana chiniji. Taita sahapo. Ayanojoina mai manje. Isusu tiri two. But for now, inini. Ndindi kumhanya chiniji. Saka ndikati ngatimire itise order. That must be respected. Because inini dzema controls andinawo. Yokuti I can wipe out everyone from the speaker forum. Ndokudedza 1-1. Motaura mapoints enyu muri 1-1. Mwachitaura chibuda chienda. Mwachitaura chibuda chienda. But I want this to be an engaging conversation. But at least inini I am central to the engagement of to the kubikwa kwechinhu. You understand? Saka kana ndikati chimbomirai ndinda otoona kuti direction yatakuenda haisisiriyo. Toda to bring a calm into the conversation so that we can engage civilly. Sevanhu vanogara vachita engage civilly. Saka please afford me that opportunity yekuti tirane space. Thank you very much for your attention to this matter. Right.
So, Uncle Gerard, can I just finish off or I
All
don't know?
right. You finish off and
Okay.
then I want Wavy to come through. I don't go Wavy. Because you guys ndimatanga kurequesta kuti hara ndomboziva kuti manga muchirequestere but ndimatanga
Ndada
but anyway.
kukuseka nyaya yewhisky.
But okay, but Andy.
Okay, so what I was saying, Uncle Gerard, is when these people first realize that they need to be united, they should have been united that time, and we needed them united. And we
Right.
needed them to show us that they are reformed. They're no longer fighting for leadership positions. But that did
Right.
not come as that. So citizens cannot trust them, could not trust them. They were fighting in this same war, same agenda, same goal, but disgruntled. I mean, like everyone, kwake uyu kwake. Ndo panozouya manje maspectators vakaita sana Chamisa, vana Pandare, vana Munangagwa, vana Tungwarara, vanani votaura kuti ko zvinhu zviri kumbofamba sei? How are you going to be successful in this pact? Imi mukutadza kuti muite se mudzokererane. Mukomana otaura kuti inini ndakakusiyai nekuti mese mairwira kutonga. Kubva ati ndakasiya dance floor. Dance floor iyoyo nekuti vanhu vese angodyera kuti cheya ikaiswa apa. Everyone wants to sit there. Makada kungoti garei madhonzerwa uko. Uyo akudhonzerai panopedzera pashaya munhu anogara ipapo. Ani munozviziva. But cheya iripo. Saka dai vakarongana kuti cheya pagarwe pacheya ipapo. Dai takarwa cab 3 tine munhu 1 akagara pacheya. Kana votaura kuti hapana cheya but tiri taungana pamwe chete tiri mucheche mubatanidzwa. Ani kumusha kwaitwa chechi dzemubatanidzwa I still remember. Hapana mai munhu aiti isusu takuita zvekuroma mumoti takuita zvekumethodist. Vaingorumbidza Mwari vari pamwe chete. But ava manje ava havasi kukwanisa kuita mubatanidzwa. Then my question comes and say, what profit or gain can we have If the fight is going to the twilight zone, takusvika kumagumo keCup 3, whether we are going to win or we are going to lose. Patatofanira kutorwa tiri pamwe chete takabatana kuitira kuti tirwise Cup 3 kumashure kwavasina kukwanisa kubatana. Saka izvozvi zvita kuti kubatana kwacho kuchabatsirei. Hatisola kuti ngavasabatane, but we are questioning it. Zvino zvichabatsirei? Mukomana wobva ndakambokuudzai kuti vanava hakuna kwavanoenda nekuti maego avo kahonye kavo vachinako ndo kari kuvatadza kuenda kumberi. Haana kutaura kuti because of me, haana kutaura kuti inini kana ndisipo whatever.
But Andisoni, the proposed new opposition alliance is an artificial and elite-driven project that not only lacks legitimacy, but is doomed to fail. And then he goes on to say, a genuine political leadership cannot be manufactured through ivory tower declarations. One of the major problems we have is that people constantly try to impose so-called alliances. This is the little bit that is there.
Right. Uncle Gerard.
This is the little bit.
Kana ndichikuziva kuti mimi muri manyenga vana. Ndikakuonai muchitamba nevana muchita dunhu. Ndokuudzai kuti uyo ndimanyenga vana ndakambokutaurirai uyo. Ndatadza here. Ani ndikuziva unhu wako. Could you end up messing up with children?
Boy.
Eh? I'm being for real. I'm warning you.
Because Madaranga blog on Wanda
Those are two good. As I conclude, I'm now saying this thing, vanhu vari trusted. Not trust for both citizens and also themselves. Because the provider with a pact paper, because remember, they need to come to us and convince us to be united with them. Even about the Tongoti 6, how are they going to be able to be united with millions of Zimbabweans after all they did to Zimbabweans? Kuti vabatane vari vashoma kokuzoti nesu takawanda ndosaka tiri kuti chinichi kuti chinobudirira